which is actually the season finale for season 1 of Eboses Kitchen Chronicles. I have something special. Something special. And like I said before, this is a recipe that I grew up eating. My mom would make it mostly on Sundays, but because here we do know what we do, this is going to have its own twist. So I'm making fish stew with, with a little bit of palm oil, which I have here. I'm not hiding it, just so happen to be here. And I'm going to be making coconut and herb infused white rice. It's no longer white rice, it's coconut and herb infused rice with fish stew. So first, I'm going to start by frying, basically making our stew base. And for the topic today, I'm not talking. I'm going to be answering questions. So I told my members of crew to send questions. And I hope I have not shot myself in the leg, because these people, the plans they have for me, I hope it is all good. So we'll first start making our stew base. This is the only recipe that I'm going to actually tell you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and when I'm doing it. So we're going to first put our palm oil into the pot. And then we're going to immediately add our groundnut oil, because you don't want this to bleach and start to smoke or spike. Mr. Director, I'm aware that you have my questions. Do you have your questions?
I do have your questions.
Are you saying the questions?
Yeah, send me questions.
Are they good questions? Are they good questions?
I mean, there are a lot.
Let's go.
Okay. The first question is, if you had the opportunity to turn the wheel of time, would you choose Russia again?
With what I know now, if I had the opportunity to choose, would I choose Russia again? Funny, but yes, I would choose Russia again, because I had the opportunity to come here at a very early age. I mean, I had my daughter here. I was given opportunities here. So with what I know now, I would do it better, but yes, I would choose Russia again.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're trying to make Nigeria as Russia?
Don't do it. Dollar is 17. Dollar is 17, please. Don't do that.
Okay. The second question, how do you mix life as a content creator, mom, and administrator in Russia?
How do I mix it?
Yeah.
How do I mix life as a mom, a content creator, and my job? I mean, the only thing that interferes with everything is me being a mom. Because before I am a content creator, or before my 9 to 5, I am a mom. So I can leave my job if I have to, if my child needs me, and I can leave my content in the middle. But my content creation and my 9 to 5 don't mix. I can tell you this for free. At all. They don't know each other. Because I do this, my 9 to 5 is regular, and I do my content in advance, with the public holidays, or the weekends, or days where I don't have to go to work. So no, I manage it well, but I don't think it works. It does
Okay. The third question is, what brought the idea for the YouTube channel? How did you find your passion in cooking?
How did I find my passion in cooking? These are two different questions that have two different answers. But I'll answer the cooking first, because the cooking gave birth to the YouTube channel. So, growing up, I'm the last child of 4 kids. I never really liked cooking. So whilst my mom was cooking, I would do other house chores like fetching water, sweeping, washing clothes. Okay, maybe once in a while I can help her to clean the house, but I never really liked. My sister was cooking, and even after my sister left for school, my mom didn't really pass me the baton of cooking. Once they would send me boiled rice, boiled spaghetti, cooking only. The day my mom tried this, she said cook sushi, never did it again. Cook beans, they don't try them again. But the little things they do, but I never really cooked until I came here. And even after I came here, I still wasn't cooking, because at the time I was living with my cousin. She would cook most of the food, because I'm not going to cook for hours, but she would want to cook the food. I started cooking after I gave birth, because I realized that not everybody can live on biscuits and indomie. So I started cooking more after I had my child. I would go on YouTube and watch like a couple of videos. And I remember how my mom used to make it. There were a few chives, and trust me, there were some salty foods. There were some sour, there were some bland foods too. There were some bland trials, but I kept on practicing, and then I found it was something that I liked to do. So whenever I'm upset, whenever I'm angry, whenever I'm sad, even when I'm happy, I somehow find my way into the kitchen, even when I'm tired. Cooking is the only thing I can do unbothered, and I've got to be able, I have had the opportunity to practice a lot of times over the past couple of years. I mean, my daughter is 4, counting. I've been able to cook. I would also like see other people's perspective, like how they cook. I'm like, well, that's not how we cook it, but I mean, I can try to cook it. And I see, most YouTube helped my life. And that's how I learned how to cook. And that's how I've been able to like practice and like also, I'm not saying perfect my craft, but be good at cooking. And then what gave birth to the YouTube channel? Okay, so I've always had a YouTube channel. I used to post cake making videos. And then I was having a conversation with a friend, and I was like, no, you like to cook, and you have this method for content. Why not do something with it? Because what can we do? It's like, do a cooking show. Nobody really does a cooking show. I've never seen a cooking show in Russia. It's like, exactly, do a cooking show. So most of the time I get ideas, like business ideas from people. And even the business ideas that I did venture into, I thought about it, I dragged my foot and said, should I? But when he said it, I was like, this doesn't sound common, and this is definitely something I like to do. I like to talk, and I like to eat. So why don't we just actually do it? And I can tell you, in less than 2 weeks, we're already planning my first shoot. I had support from friends. I can tell you, I had the most amazing support system. They kept giving me ideas on how to make it better. They kept trying to help me. I've had amazing guests. You guys know, I've had amazing guests on the show. So yeah, that's what gave birth to the YouTube channel.
The next question is, how do you come up with new content ideas for your channel?
It takes planning, coming up with content for my YouTube, like content ideas for my YouTube channel. It takes planning. I mean, my content, even though it goes in a particular direction, I still have to sit down and actually write out my thoughts and see if it makes sense. And also, like I said before, I have help from my friends. So they can be like, oh, you can do this. Oh, yes, I think you should do this. I think, yeah, you should. This would be something nice to do. This would be a nice addition. This would be nice. I have this amazing team. I have friends who give me ideas, and thank God I have a working brain. So yeah, I think writing out my thoughts, like immediately I get it, I find something, I write it down, so I don't forget, and I can actually like arrange it and put it into like a very correct form. Helps me to come up with ideas. And I also watch people. I see people, I watch people. I see their like ideas. I twist it around, turn it around, try to like tailor it to suit my taste. Yeah, that's how I get ideas.
That's great. And the next question is, what is that one event that significantly shaped who you are today?
The one event that significantly changed who I am today.
Could be good.
I will make reference to this a lot, but actually it's having my child. I had to instantly grow up because many people don't know, but I was a teen mom. I had my daughter in her teens. I instantly had to mature, gear up, because now I have somebody to take care of. And it really changed my perspective about life, about how I see life. I got to understand people a lot more for their actions. I got to disassociate from some people because of also their actions. I got to basically, what's it called? Yeah, the one event that changed my life, my mindset, my perspective, my thought process is having my daughter.
Do you have creative blocks?
Oh yes. It happens to, trust me, the best of the best. Everybody has this creative blocks. Everybody, there are times where I know I have to, but I don't want to, and then I cannot, because even as much as I try, I find it so difficult. Okay, say I know I have a shoot. I have to shoot videos for Eboses Kitchen in like a week, and I don't know who to invite, and I have just a week to let these people know, to invite them and get their answers whenever they're coming, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I had to cancel shoots. I had to postpone, take a break. I'm like, you know what, I can't do this, because at this particular point in time, I cannot think about anything, I cannot process anything. It's so difficult, it's so hard. So like, you know what, we can calm down, Life will be like that. We can go so small. So yes, I do.
And that is how you also handle creative blocks too.
Yeah, that's how I handle it. Yeah, you take it. People feel like when you have blocks, you need to still push yourself. You need to, when you force yourself, it's the same thing as your body. When you work your body, even when your body is giving you signs to stop. That's how many people break down and fall sick, and they are sick for like weeks, because now you have overworked yourself and you need to take time to like repair that part of you that you have broken. So when I have creative blocks, I go to bed. When I realize that I cannot think about it, I cannot do it, I will buy ice cream. I will eat this ice cream. Then I will lie down and sleep. Anything you want to make, but still, I put it at the back of my mind that, okay, I need like a break, I need a refresher. You know, still watch different things. Take my mind off of Eboses Kitchen or whatever is giving I'm having a problem with. You know, do things that I don't usually do. Go for a walk, or go for a run, ride a bicycle. I don't like bicycles. Ride bicycles. Just, yeah, take a break, take a step back. Sometimes taking a step back is not such a bad thing. Taking a step back, once the magic comes back again, and you just have these ideas flowing up and down. If you don't catch it, they just start to fly away. So yes, that is how I do that.
The next question is, what are your goals for your blog and YouTube channel in the next year?
What are my goals? I don't have a blog yet. Who wrote that question? We need to I don't have a blog yet, but my goals for my YouTube channel, the goal of everybody is to grow, to keep on growing, to get challenges that motivate you to grow, to get ideas out of the world, we don't even go out of the box anymore. Now. We do out of the world, to get this magic that whenever you, like everybody wants to see whatever they put their hands in grow. So my goals for my YouTube channel, of course, is to grow. It is also to give inspiration to people who feel like they want to do it, but nobody's doing it, so why should I do it? It's also a sign. If you want to do something and nobody else is doing it, it's also a very good thing. So I don't feel like I know my plans, my goals for my YouTube channel is definitely to grow. We're gonna go big, we're gonna go farther than YouTube, we're gonna go to Netflix, we're gonna go on TV, we're gonna go places. So yes, that's my plan for my YouTube channel.
Right. The next question is, if you could only eat one dish for the rest of your life, what will it be?
Jollof rice.
Why jollof rice?
Okay, growing up, right, during the festive season, Christmas and New Year, the first few years after I don't get sense of my life, my mom would always make jollof rice during Christmas and fried rice during New Year's. I don't eat during New Year's because I don't like fried rice. Personally, I feel like it's a waste of time. All those chopping. I don't. But jollof rice is just easy. Just make your stew, put your rice, cover it, chop, you don't go out here. But fried rice is so, and it quick spoil. So it just deterred me. And personally, I've never tasted jollof. Okay, I have tasted jollof rice that I didn't like, but it's on very few occasions. It is very hard to disappoint jollof rice. If you disappoint them, you will cover up. You don't know follow. salad will cover am. If salad no dey, moi go do the job. So jollof rice, even if you spoil am, things dey wey go help you. So if I could only eat one dish for the rest of my life, please give me jollof rice. You can put banana if you're nice. Thank you.
So the next question is, what's the weirdest food combination you've ever tried?
That I've ever tried. I'm gonna get cancelled for this. Okay, the weirdest food combination I have tried, or I've seen people try.
You have tried.
The weirdest food combination that me, Gonga, have tried. It has to be the fact that I don't do it anymore. But as a child, I was able to eat bread and anything. Bread and egusi soup, bread and okra soup, bread and okra soup, bread and... If there's soup at home and there's no eba or there's no fufu, just give me bread. Rest assured, I don't have any complaints and don't eat it.
Okay. Your next question is, have you ever had a major kitchen disaster? Yeah, tell us about it.
A major kitchen disaster. Wait, I've had quite a few, but I'm trying to think about the most disastrous of them all. Okay, wait, let's go on a break. Let me think. When I come back, I will answer the question. Let's go on a break. Welcome back, guys. After this man don't set me up, set her up, and I asked him. He said, "Don't worry. They are going to set me up." Anyways, guys, while we're off camera, I fried the fish. The reason is because I don't want another kitchen disaster. So now we have our fried fish. In here we have our stew base, but without seasoning, which we will season now. And here I have my washed basmati rice that I'm going to now cook. So first we're going to add in, this is coconut milk, because here to get like good authentic coconut cream is not easy. So we go with coconut milk. Since we are making herb infused, I'm going to infuse this with some fresh rosemary. This rosemary is so fragrant, I wish you could hear it now until I smell it. We're going to add some fresh rosemary into that. We're going to add some all-purpose chicken seasoning. We're going to add some Maggi cubes. Sorry, Maggi powder, because Lola is possible. That's why the Maggi is the powder form. And we're going to add some salt. Usually, you can start by toasting your rice with some butter, but I'm not in the mood for a shoulder workout today. So instead, we're just going to do this the easy and the simple way, because easy like to do that. And now I'm going to add some water to this. Stir. Yeah, stir it. If you put this much effort into your life, you could have been married with 3 children by now. Phenomenal, it's you. We're going to steam this because we're going to have this water. So we're going to actually cook this on not low heat, but like you get the vibe. Low, medium low, medium low. And now to this we're going to season. Now this is, I can give you one kitchen disaster, but this is not really major kitchen disaster. I'm always afraid of boiling stew or tomatoes or anything that actually boils out, because it looks normal. Okay, it looks normal, right? But the moment you actually put food inside while it's still on heat, it starts to boil and splatter everywhere, and it will enter my eyeballs. But that's not the major kitchen disaster. That's not the actual major kitchen disaster. So first, we are going to take this off heat to reduce accidents that happen in the home. Because they taught all this in don't forget to be social services. I don't remember accidents in the home, kitchen accidents, you boil one fire. Nobody puts splattering of stew inside, which I think they should, because this is the accident in the home. You already know what I put. It's chicken seasoning. If you don't know by now, I don't know why you're still here. Some curry powder. And this is magic. This is magic. Magic in a small plate. Some Maggi powder. And I'm going to add some salt because we are the salt on it. So I'm just going to stir this, and I'm going to let all of this seasoning and everything to get to know each other. Same way Emeka wanted to get to know you, but you said no. So, director, you're asking for the most disastrous kitchen disaster. I think it had to be the one time I was frying meat. This is another reason why I don't like frying meat. I prefer to grill or eat it like that. I was frying, I think it was turkey, and I didn't expect it to actually splatter oil. But it splattered, and the other day I was wearing singlet, tiny strap shirt. It splattered all over my arm and in my neck and part of my face. I got blisters, basically I got burned by turkey. So yes, that is the most disastrous inflicted pain on me.
The next question is, if you could cook a meal for any celebrity, who would it be and what would you make?
I think it has, that celebrity would be Phil Final. So I've always liked his songs. I'm not Igbo by the way, but his songs taught me how to speak Igbo. I've always liked his songs. When I first opened Instagram, Phil was the first celebrity that I put. I just like his vibe. I like his personality. I think I will cook Ebose soup for Phil. Because he looks like that man that likes to eat way. Yes, Ebose soup.
The next question is, if you could go back in time and change one thing, what would that be?
I guess I would change the times where I made specific one thing or some things.
Some things, one thing.
Okay, I would change the time where I met some specific people. Some people I would avoid the scenarios where I met them, and some people I would go to places earlier where I met them because, like I said, having my child made me make good friends, lose some good friends too. So yes, I would go back in time and meet these good people earlier.
Nice, nice. Can you sing the Nigerian national anthem?
Which one?
The new one.
Yes.
I guess that's a no.
It's don't guess, it's a no. No, it's a no. Yes, it's a no.
Okay. If you could choose another nationality apart from Nigeria, where would you choose and why?
China.
Why China?
Passport.
Okay. Could you walk us through your favorite dish to prepare and why special?
Una wan teach my recipe. Just tell me, say a chef will teach us how to do it. It's not like I will teach you, but I can give you some tips. Now you put me on the spot. If I say I'm answer, now everybody say, hey, that's how you be, that's how you be. So my favorite food is beans. Porridge beans. So I guess you can make it. My favorite way to eat it is fried sweet potatoes or fried plantain. I don't even like fried ham, but if that's what's available, I can take it. So beans. I should teach you how to do this. I say I need to do. Okay, first you pick your beans because you don't want any stone inside your beans. Because the worst thing that can happen to you is to choose stone whilst you're eating beans. You will just lose appetite for it. You will just lose appetite for the food. So I guess growing up, my mom used to make, and people look at me weird, but my mom used to make beans with just onions, salt, and pepper. No crayfish, no seasoning, nothing. But then I started to visit other people by that day, and I saw people cooking beans with sugar. I'm not even lying. I saw people cook beans with sugar. People do cook beans with money. Okay, crayfish doesn't sound too bad. Okay, seasoning is a rich but sugar of all. You need to go to cray or go there. You need to go where? Where did they go? You need to go to like 30 minutes, and then strain out the water. Then you boil it again with some slices of onions. Can be red, can be white, whatever onions you have. And then you boil it until it's soft. When it gets soft, that's when I usually add salt. I don't know why, that's how I'm used to it. I don't know why, don't ask me. Then in a separate pan, you fry your red oil. Many people now use pepper mix. We never did that. So please fry your oil with onions. Then this is where you can go crazy with like crayfish or like seasoning, but that's what you actually season all the things itself. And then you mix it all together. And the beans usually soft. Those kind of beans that we are telling you, the beans just floating on everywhere. The beans just a vibe. And that kind of wish of not even you chew. So I don't need to chew on. Then when you incorporate it, you put some sweet potato on the side or cold gari. Not people eat sweet potato, cold gari with sugar, with oh my god, with ice block. Please, next question. I beg, I glass of this.
Okay, thank you. The next question, can you recommend some essential kitchen tools or gadgets every home cook should have?
Most people don't know this, but the kind of cookware that you actually have has an impact on how your food tastes. So, throw away that input. First of all, throw it. You can buy the stainless steel, you can buy what I like to use is the marble non-stick ones, but you can buy the non-stick coated ones that are also like steel, but they have the non-stick coating. Reason being because these aluminum pots have been proven to increase your rate of cancer. Throw away your iron pot, the kitchen door there. Throw it. And then every cook should have in their home wooden and silicone spoons, spatulas, tongs, because iron and steel also damage the non-stick material or whatever cookware you're using. Your marble pots, your enamel, your non-stick coated pots get wooden or silicone spoons, spatulas, and all that. And every home cook needs a very good blender. Don't buy butcher mix. Butcher mix, I don't know, I'm just kidding. But yeah, every home cook needs a very good blender. There are some good brands like butcher mix, NutriBullet, Ninja. You need a good strong blender, a good set of bowls. I mean, when you buy a set of pots, obviously it comes with 2 or 3 sizes depending on how big the set you buy is, and then it comes with a frying pan, a pot, the 2 pots, a saucepan and a frying pan. So obviously you now have a frying pan, you get yourself some really good. Get yourself an array of like spoons, different sizes, like deep, flat spatulas, the bendable ones, different types of spatulas. Yes, I guess and you get yourself good knives, quality knives, and a knife sharpener, because your knife sharpener increases the lifespan. A good knife sharpener increases the lifespan of your knife. So when they get blunt, instead of doing like people waiting for loku, where they sharpen iron sharpness iron, no, you can use your knife sharpener. It increases the lifespan of your knives.
Thank you very much. What advice do you give to someone who wants to improve their culinary skills?
Why do people think you should ask me for advice?
I mean, you started from
What do anybody that wants to do what?
Improve their culinary skills, yeah.
Practice.
Cooking.
Don't think because you cook it and you don't good, meaning you shouldn't do it again. Practice actually helps you to improve your techniques. Because I feel like cooking is all about techniques. It's not about, people feel like cooking is about your seasoning and whatever, but I feel like technique is as much as important as your knowledge of like spices and herbs and what to use and what not to use. Because say for example you're making stew and you season to taste in the beginning of the entire process, when most probably your tomato still has like high water content, has not been thickened, it's still very much diluted, you are going to end up with a very salty stew at the end, because when that water dries out, trust me, you're going to have a really salt concentrated stew. But you can also remedy that. People don't know. Just add 1 Irish potato. Irish potato tends to suck out salt When you put that into your stew, let it stay for like an hour or two, you are most likely to have a salt reduced sauce or stew. So I guess if you're looking to like master your culinary skills, you should keep on practicing and take note of this particular technique that will most likely help your journey to be easier.
Thank you very much. If you could collaborate with any chef, alive or deceased, on a cooking project, who will it be and why?
How do you do that? Okay, one chef that I would love to collaborate with. Because of his bluntness and his extreme prestige in the culinary world, it had to be Gordon Ramsay. It has to be Gordon Ramsay, yes. Okay guys, basically, my director is setting me up, obviously, as you can see. So right now I have my stew, which is like 80% ready to go. Now we're going to add in our fish to the something. I'm going to add fish to something, to the thing, to something. So guys, you ready? Hello guys, welcome back. As you can see, my pot of rice, you don't do. Don't ask me why the pot is big. You're not concerned me. That's why your belly is big. I know I know. Anyways, guys, our rice is ready. Our stew is ready. But this man says he has some question for me. I'm listening to you, sir.
Okay, we are down to our last 4 questions. What is the most irrational superstition you have?
Irrational superstition that I have. I don't have it anymore, but I used to have superstitions. I'm trying to think about the most irrational of them all. But I think the most irrational of them all that I used to have, I think it used to be about the threshold of the house. I don't really remember what it is, but there was a specific way that you had to walk through a threshold. If let's say you turn your back, if you raise one leg, I don't remember, but it had something to do with the most irrational superstition was sweeping at night. I like to clean at night because it's the most peaceful. My daughter hooligan is asleep. I get to like properly clean, and someone says, "Why should you clean the night? Just put your whole lock away." So why would I leave it dirty? And like when you sweep, you don't pack it. Should I sweep or I should not sweep? So I guess that's the most irrational superstition I've heard. But all my superstitions that I used to have are quite within the limits of logical. So yeah.
Okay. The second one is, what is your idea of a perfect day?
Day.
Yeah.
I'll have to lie for this one. Because my idea of a perfect day, if I say it, I'll get accountable. But I guess it's those days where I really don't have anything to do. Or those days where we go for our dates to like a restaurant or somewhere and just like go out. Yeah. But it's days where I don't have anything to do. Lay on my bed and be lazy.
That is a good one. Okay, third one is, if you had to get a tattoo today, what would you get?
Okay. I've been wanting to get a tattoo for the longest time ever. But I'm the last child of an Asian man. I'm afraid of that. I'm scared to death of my dad. But if I had to get a tattoo, I'd get like a strong animal of some sort, maybe like a cheetah or lions are from like a cheetah or like a jaguar. Yeah, that of a jaguar. Not a jaguar. A cheetah or a jaguar.
Okay. And down to our last question for today. It's what is the weirdest food combination you enjoy?
God! Okay, weirdest food combination that I enjoy. I guess that would have to be bread and Eboses.
feels that is a wild one.
It is well, but it does taste good.
I mean, that's what I want.
That's all that matters.
Okay. I think that is all for the questions
Oh my
we
god.
have today.
I really enjoyed answering these questions. I feel so emotional about this because it is a season finale. And we are leaving with a bag, but we are going to come back with an egg. So yes, I was already eating my rice. You already know. I beg you to tell you how it is. You cannot, if I even describe the same, you cannot even get the feeling. But guys, I'm so grateful for writing this. I'm forgetting to write this season with you guys. You guys have been there. I see the comments, I see the likes. You have indeed be sharing with your boyfriend ex because I see your, I see their ex. Though I'm not telling them to share the link. But thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. We've had amazing guests on this season, and trust me, we're coming back indeed with banger. You're gonna bang. You're gonna make it bang. But in the meantime, please stay tuned. Subscribe. I don't know why I'm still telling you to subscribe at this point, unless teaching will enter your nose. But please subscribe, like the video. Don't enjoy good thing alone. Share the video, and then you can binge watch the season before I come back. So I wait my rearrival. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.